AI is everywhere these days. It's gotten to the point where even my mom understands that it's something or other to do with computers. And it's gotten me thinking, maybe it could help me out in the shop a little bit. Maybe it could help me by keeping an eye on my dog while I work. Ollie and I constructed a list of her needs, a hierarchy, if you will. She needs to go outside, she needs naps, and she needs to food. Today we're going to see if we can have AI help take care of each of those. Starting with the top of the pyramid, we're going to start with food. I started by downloading Google TensorFlow to my phone, and right away it was recognizing objects. It could recognize me, or a cell phone, or a cup, or a backpack, and most importantly for this project, it could recognize Ollie as a dog, which was going to be useful right away. Having it running on the phone was great, but there's no GPIO pins there. So next step was to get it running on a Raspberry Pi with a camera taped to it. And now that we've got the software side of things figured out, we'll move on to hardware. The first step in feeding a dog is to open their food container. Ollie usually eats about this much food per meal. That should manage to clear the edge of the bin, so I'm going to go ahead and install this inside. Next step is to wire up the circuit board. I'm just going to mount that and hook up the air hoses. All right, ready for a test shot. On that second test, one of the pieces of food did make it into the bowl, so I think we're pretty much ready to let AI feed the dog. Last step is to just hook it up so the Raspberry Pi triggers it instead of the button. And we just start the Raspberry Pi looking for Ollie. Wow. TensorFlow just fed Ollie dinner. Granted, its aim wasn't very good, but I'm sure future versions will fix that. The next step is to make sure that the AI is feeding the correct dog. There is another dog that comes into the shop, Reba, and I just want to be sure that Ollie is getting Ollie's dinner and Reba can get her own. Stay. Stay. The AI can tell the dogs apart, no problem. Only Ollie's going to get fed. The last step on this project is just to get the cup to refill itself between meals. For this, what could be simpler than using one of the 7 simple mechanisms? The humble screw. Once it's all wired and welded together, installation into the bin is pretty straightforward. All right, Ollie is being fed by AI now. And next time, we will see if we can improve the quality of naps she's getting in the shop while I work. If you'd like to see a diagram of the circuits used on the food bin, pause the video now, and I will see you next time.